Okay. All right. So this is my first time going live on YouTube. So I am triple streaming on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. I'm triple streaming on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. My first time going live on YouTube. Okay, I haven't been live on TikTok in a while. I'm going to try and keep track of the comments if I can. So I have 3 different screens going. So let's start off by saying a quick prayer for protection. Archangel Michael, Archangel Ariel, Archangel Gabriel, Holy Spirit, Universe, Spirit Guides, Ancestors. Please protect me while I read for the collectives. Please extend your protection to the collectives, their loved ones, my loved ones. Anyone watching, reject any negative energies or entities sent to interfere with this reading. Return to sender 10,000 folds. Allow for me to have clarity while deciphering these cards. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Hi, Jamie. How are you? So I'm triple streaming right now. So I'm going to try and keep up with the comments because I'm on Facebook, YouTube, and on TikTok. Okay. So it's very windy out here as well. So I'm going to try my best to not have my stuff fly all over the place. Okay. All right. So we're just going to pull some general energies. If it fits with your situation, then it fits with your situation. Hey, John, how are you? All right. Spirit, give me some information on the collectives. What do you want them to know? Okay. We have the 2 of Wands. Lacking a strategy. Okay. Aries energy. I'm going to have to put these down so they don't fly out. So it's in the reverse. So I feel like someone needs to reassess their situation, figure out what is going to make them more successful in whatever they're doing. This could also be energies of people trying to work with one another and one person. King of Coins upright, Capricorn. People are not adhering to the program. Okay. There's someone that's kind of like causing a problem with someone's new beginning. Ace of Coins. Okay. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Aries. Okay. So something that someone may have tried to start during, I hope my cards don't fly. I have to go inside. Something that someone may have tried to start during Aries season, maybe kind of at a standstill. Someone's energy is a little stagnant as well. Okay. So you may have to do some cleansing. Hi, Sasha. How are you? Spirit, give me some more information on the 2 of Wands, King of Coins, and the Ace of Coins. Also, I feel like someone may be relying on someone that is financially stable as well. There's an energy of financial abundance for some people, trying to figure out how they can achieve the success. So we have the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. So we have a lot of 2s coming in. Okay. Then we have the 4 of Pentacles in the reverse as well. All right. So there's a power struggle with someone in regards to money, in regards to finances, stability. Someone may also be fighting someone over rights or ownership to like a business or a house. Hi, Felicia. Hi, lovely Essence. How are you? I'm going to try my best to keep up with you guys because triple streaming is crazy. I don't know what I was thinking. I should have just stuck this to 2 different ones. Then we have the Hangman in the reverse. Okay. So someone may be fighting a business partner or fighting over a business. This could also be a separation in either a partnership or a relationship. And someone's trying to fight someone for literal property. Okay. This could be a divorce and someone's trying to split assets, having issues with assets. I'm glad you're doing good. Hold on. Spirit, tell me more. I'm trying not to have my cards fly all over the place. Three of Cups in the reverse. Yes. So someone's definitely fighting someone that they once were fond of. So if this is not a relationship, this is like a business practice. Okay, this could also be, if it's not like a actual personal business, this is someone in the workplace. Okay, so someone may have also had like a love thing going on in the birthplace in the workplace. I feel like this is what people do as if they feel powerful, all knowing. Yes, absolutely. A lot of people definitely want control over other people. If they can't control your emotions, they can't control your feelings towards something, then they try to destroy you, right? That's human nature. People suck. Real talk, okay, in real time. So I feel like this is someone that is being influenced by another person, okay? They could also be doing this to try to gain a better footing, like you said, to try to have like the upper hand over someone's personal finances as well, okay? Just to cause a distraction. Tell me more. Tell me more for this situation. Three of coins in the reverse. Yeah. So someone is definitely losing their momentum. They're losing their motivation. They're also having a hard time with trying to fight this situation. Okay. Someone could also work with computers. Someone could have like installed like a bug on someone's computer. Someone's computer could also be glitching. Just separate from this situation, I see glitches. I know yesterday when I did something, I did a side gig proctoring the SATs. We had an issue with the Wi-Fi. So someone's technology is also failing right now, but someone feels like someone may have sabotaged their device, okay? Or this could also be, that's way too many. This could also be, we have Aquarius with the star. This could also be someone that could be also stalking someone, and they are manipulating, hold on y'all. They are manipulating someone's device by putting some kind of like tracking device in. It's way too windy out here. Hold on, y'all. So there's a very sneaky person. This is way too many to read. 5. I'm gonna read them. Someone may have installed like some kind of tracking device on someone's device, or even in their car, trying to figure out where they're going, or program something in their phone or tablet, or laptop. This is 6. Okay, so we have the summer solstice. It says timing, a few weeks, let go of control, celebrate life, have a fun summer. Summer's over. 8 of Cups in the reverse. We have the Hermit card reverse, Virgo. We have the 5 of Coins in reverse, 7 of Coins in upright, and then we have Taurus with the Hierophant in reverse. So yeah, someone's not conforming to what someone else wants them to do. Someone may also be having a hard time with trying to adhere to protocols, procedures, hard time adjusting to what they should be adjusting to, or the expectations, I'll say, heavy on that expectations. So someone has a lot of high expectations for someone, and they're not adhering to it because they're doing things their way, or they just don't believe in what another person believes in. Okay, so we're going to clear this spread. Thank you, Spirit. All right. And just so you guys know, I'm using my original batch of my protection spray and my psychic spray. As you can see, it's almost done. All right. So I'm going to say the prayer again for people who are just coming in. Archangel Michael, Archangel Ariel, Archangel Gabriel, Holy Spirit, Universe, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, please protect me while I read for the collectives. Please extend your protection to the collectives, their loved ones, my loved ones, anyone watching. Reject any negative energies or entities sent to interfere with this reading. Return to sender 10,000 fold. Allow for me to have clarity while deciphering these cards. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Okay. Try not to rush. Okay, so if someone feels rushed and pressured to do something, someone feels like they're in a hurry, they need to get things done in a hurry, they need to figure things out very quickly. Time is ticking. Time is of the essence. The pressure is mounting for someone as well. Tell me more, Spirit. And just so you guys know, I'm going to try and keep up with the comments because I'm triple streaming, which I probably shouldn't have done, but sometimes I could be overly ambitious. Tell me more. Okay, so we have Sun energy, Leo. Okay. So that race, I feel like that race to the finish line is a race to harmony, honestly. Someone may have recently been in like a dark place, and that dark place they were in for a long time, and they're just now figuring out who they are, figuring out how they're going to get out of the situation that brought them a lot of heartache. We have the Two of Wands, Aries. Yeah, so there's an opportunity that someone has to meet a deadline for. Okay, this could be a move, maybe a relocation. I don't know why I'm feeling relocation for some people, but this could be moving over land, traveling from place to place. This could also be changing jobs a little further away from where you are right now. This could also be an energy of some kind of promotion. I feel like this is positive movement because that sun's in the upright. Okay, but you have to like also make decisions, and there's some people that can't come with you. Okay. Page of Swords. Of course that fell on the floor, right? So let's stop with that deck. So someone is probably watching, right? Watching your movements very closely, trying to figure out how you're making things happen. If someone was sabotaging you in the recent past, it didn't work. I also heard divine protection. Some people are very divinely protected. So they have the ability to kind of like still go through things, but still succeed. Okay. Even though they're stressed, this person is very stressed out from their movement, but that person that caused them that stress, right? They're not succeeding at all. We have Seven of Cups reverse. So someone had multiple choices, right? Someone had a lot of choices, and someone was very fearful, and I'm going to use that word, fearful, of the choices that they made. So these choices were for someone's greater good, but some of these choices were kind of like wolf in sheep's clothing, okay? So I feel like whoever this is that's trying to rush things and push things forward very quickly, they're trying to figure out if they made the right choice, the right decision, okay? I feel like they did, honestly. So we have the Three of Wands, the card of virtue, okay? This is very, very urgent for someone. Again, more movement, okay? So someone's trying to move out of a situation. They're trying to elevate. They're trying to grow. But I feel like even though they feel like, okay, this is the right decision, there's still reservations. They still go back in their head trying to figure out, is this best for me? Not just for me, but my family as well. So there's going to be some adjustments for people. People have a hard time with adjusting. And you hear the sirens, right? So this is urgent. So someone had to do this probably for safety, honestly. I don't know if someone was involved in a DV situation. Someone may have had to assume another identity for their own protection. Someone may also had to have moved for legal protection. And when I say legal protection, someone could have done something in the workplace, or their position gave them that responsibility that they were the fall person. But just know that if you are the fall person in the workplace, regardless of where you move, physical locations or another job, it could still follow you. Okay, so we have the Princess of Disc upright. This is a card that says kindergarten teacher. Someone's learning lessons still. Okay, someone's teaching people things. Someone's also in an energy of immaturity. Someone is also diligent. Okay, this could also be related to child matters. Someone could be thinking about children. Now all of this stuff want to go on. I have horns beeping, sirens going on. Every time I come outside, I come out when it's quiet, and then they want to turn up on me. So someone is definitely trying to move someone. Someone could also be thinking about their children and moving them from place to place, and them having to change school. School is also starting. It probably have started for some people in the country. We have isolation in reverse. Hold on, those sirens are closed. Yeah, so this is something that someone has to do, okay? There's no other option. Someone have to do it. It's urgent. Or the feeling of it being urgent is in someone's mind, in someone's brain, okay? Tell me more, Spirit. What's going on with that isolation in reverse? Someone's coming out of isolation. Someone could also be in witness protection mode. Like I said, again, DV situation, someone could have had to leave protection. We have protection in reverse, okay? So someone could have had to leave their home for protection. They could have had to leave their city because someone was stalking them, okay? This could be like an crazy ex, an ex-friend, or just a random person that was following you, watching you, because we still had that Page of Swords, okay? So someone wants to know something about someone, and they're like lurking in the shadows as well. So I feel like people have been getting caught watching, all right? It's hard to deny this energy because I feel like someone was caught red-handed, okay? Tell me more, Spirit. Stop. Someone has to stop doing what they're doing. Someone had to stop, put a pause on their life, put a pause on their endeavors. Like I said, that was urgent. That had to go. Okay, so we're gonna clear this spread, and I felt very hurried through that spread. All right, we're gonna stop and do some more energies. So remember, these are general. If it doesn't resonate, the message isn't for you. And a lot of times with tarot, it will pull energies from people around you as well. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Let's see if we can get some new energies in here. Could you tell me more for the collectives, please? And I am going to start doing mediumship readings. I only do mediumships on live videos. I don't do personal mediumships. I actually don't really like doing personal readings at all. It takes way too much energy, but when I do the mediumship, I will do it on live, okay? Because sometimes, you know, spirits are very skeptical as well. They don't know who I am. They don't trust me sometimes, and I have to respect that. And I also have to stay protected as well, okay? Because people have been asking me to do the mediumship, and I haven't done a mediumship since the live back in June, okay? All right. I just heard hardcore, so I don't know if someone is hardcore, someone's thinking about something hardcore. Someone could be like a military person, because hardcore could be someone who's very strong, okay? Someone's hardcore being stoic, someone's being strong, okay? Definitely heavy on the strength. Tell me more, Spirit. Magician. Okay. Tell me more for that Magician. So that hardcore person could have like hardcore strong beliefs. They make things happen. They make things work. Someone could also be spiritually skeptical, okay, or have some kind of like reservations with spirituality or judge people for spirituality. Someone could also be telling someone that their spiritual beliefs aren't right. Their ideology doesn't align with theirs, so they're incorrect. Never do that. Just respect people's spiritual beliefs. I hate when people do that. Like when people come under my comments and tell me that I'm a devil worshiper and I'm going to hell and all this other shit, I'll block your ass real quick, for real. Okay, because I don't got time for that. I'm here to help people. I don't use my gifts for bad. I use it for good. Okay, so someone is hardcore in their beliefs. Okay, someone is also trying to manipulate things. They're moving things around. They're like a chess player. They're very methodical and meticulous with the way that they think. With that King of Cups in the reverse too, someone could also be emotionally manipulative, okay? Someone may be trying to manipulate someone's emotions, someone's feelings, exploiting their fear that they may have. I also heard mental health. So with mental health, if you are in a relationship with someone, right, and you have like severe depression, severe anxiety, OCD, whatever the case may be, bipolar, schizophrenia, whatever it is, right, someone may be trying to make you feel like you're crazy whenever they're trying to gaslight you. So I feel like this is a toxic connection. Someone is also not very supportive. We have the Ten of Swords, yeah, and the upright. Someone's having a mental health breakdown, okay, or their mental health is being used against them. Someone could also be seeking therapy for that breakdown. Someone's probably breaking up, feeling backstabbed by someone and having to separate themselves from an individual. Okay, that is not supportive of them. I do feel like this is someone that has felt like they can't really do things in alignment to what society wants them, and in alignment to social norms is what I'll say, okay? So they never feel normal, even though they try to feel normal. This could also be someone a part of the LGBTQ plus community that is with someone only for the image, to try to make their family accept them, but they don't feel fulfilled or happy in that connection, because that is not the person that they want to be with. Or if they're not part of the LGBTQ community, this is just a person that is realizing that they are with the wrong person, okay? Someone could have also changed after a marriage or a partnership. They were different before. At the beginning, they were supportive, and now they're not. Queen of Swords and Prince of Swords. Okay, so this could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire sign, or an air sign, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius, okay? Even though those are two air signs, I feel like this could also be related to an actual fire sign as well. Someone is not choosing kind words. Someone has a lot of harsh words for someone. Someone is also watching someone on a device, on a computer, on their phone. Someone's stalking. Heavy on the stalker. Okay, we have more sirens. I think it's time to go in the house. I don't know what happened. Just so y'all know, I live in the hood, and we had our Caribbean festival yesterday. So everyone's outside because it's nice. But urgency, okay? Someone's watching someone. Someone could also be trying to gather information or gather evidence on someone to bring to court if this is related to some kind of separation. Someone needs evidence, or someone's just watching someone because they're fucking weird, okay? Tell me more. I feel like someone's also looking for the truth. Someone is seeking the truth. They're seeking balance. They're seeking the harmony within themselves. And in order to find it, they have to watch this person. They could have also, someone also could be having some kind of like intuitive downloads. We have the 10 of Wands, the oppression card. Someone could also be having some sort of intuitive downloads, and they're trying to confirm that they're not paranoid, that it's not their mental health. Okay. This is also a man that's incarcerated. Someone could also be dealing, like I said, the legal thing. Again, someone could be looking for proof for someone that did something. Someone could also be on the run. There could be a warrant out for someone's arrest, and they're watching over their shoulder. That hacker card, the Prince of Swords, could also be the police watching you on the internet. So just know this social media stuff is literally the way that they track people as well. Okay, they keep tabs on people through social media. I don't know why people don't believe that they could be tracked by the feds when they're the ones who introduced it to us. Okay, so this social media stuff, someone could be doing something on the internet. I heard the word fraud. Someone could be doing some fraudulent activities or engaging in fraudulent activities that's causing them to have legal issues. Okay, and it's being tracked. Okay, what's up, Ramona? How are you, babe? I'm good. You saw how I had to handle that Karen yesterday, right? Trying to get me to step out of character. I do not go crazy. I'm not stressing myself out over people's little whatever mental thing they got going on. Okay, so we have Leo with the Strength and the Two of Swords reverse. Okay. Heavy on the conflict. Someone's definitely trying to dig deep. They're digging deep, okay, deep in their soul to try to mitigate a situation, looking for a remedy to something. Okay, someone is also having like heavy on the mental fights with people. Someone's mentally strained, fighting themselves, trying to figure out how they're going to balance themselves. Also praying a lot, okay? Someone's praying, okay? Someone's praying a lot. There's something with infinity going on as well. Something's infinite. There's some sort of like something that keeps happening. So just know if you're having conflicts, right, and it's kind of like the same thing, different setting, it could literally be you are the common denominator. Okay, thank you, LaShonda. Tell me more, Spirit. And I just want to shout out my friends that helped me get to enough subscribers to go live on YouTube. I'll try and do this again for you guys. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to triple stream. This is a lot for me, but I'm going to do the best I can. So we have love in reverse. Okay, the love is gone, the love is lost, or there is no love lost. All right. You said you was ready to pull up. Did you ever move with your nephew? You hear anything on that? Tell me more, Spirit. So someone could also be fighting someone that they love in this situation legally. Okay, I don't want to keep going back to DV. I really don't want to keep going back to DV, but this could be something that someone did in a relationship or a partnership, right? That caused for someone to have to take someone to court, or they feel like there's court issues over this person. Okay, if you have like one of them dudes that be outside on the corner, want you to hold their drugs and their guns, something like that. I don't know. So next we have space. Okay, so love is in reverse and space. So someone needs space away from someone, or this whole incarceration or someone being locked up is that space that this person is taking. This could also be someone that is probably locked up behind bars and they're having a mandatory sit down time and they're thinking about how they're going to move when they get out. Okay. I heard heavy burdens. Okay, so someone is burdened very heavily. Someone is definitely trying to release themselves from that fear that they have within themselves in their head, and also trying to problem solve alone. Okay, a lot of people don't like asking for help, and that's fine. But if you have someone that you trust that is willing and able, and I say willing because people are not very willing to help nowadays, please reach out to that person. Okay, but someone could also be very critical over someone's situation, over someone's doing, okay, and the way they're living their life and the way they're governing themselves. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Whew, it's a lot of talking, y'all. Hold on. This week's coming up. I'm getting the good news. Yes, you got to claim it. So just understand too, right? We have, hi Lynn, how are ya? How you doing? So we all go through seasons in life, right? We have good days, we have bad days, we have good months, bad months, weeks, years, right? And it's easy to kind of like live in pessimism, right? It's easy to live in unhappiness, live in being uncomfortable, because for some reason that negative is so much stronger than the positive, right? So if you are in a dark situation or a negative situation, right, just me speaking to you from a loving part of my heart, right? Try to see the best in everything, okay? If you have a negative thought that come into your mind, try to kick it out and replace it with a positive thought. Even if you have to go back in the archives, go back in the Rolodex and think about a childbirth, or, you know, your first day of school, or your graduation day, or your wedding day, or something along those lines that brought you joy, okay? To replace that negative thought. And remember, people also thrive in negativity, okay? All right, so let's do a new spread. Let me spray my stuff. Hold on. It's wind, the wind. Y'all see the plant behind me, right? Trying to hold my cards down. All right. I heard the word commotion. Heavy commotion. Someone's very conflicted. There's a lot of commotion. Someone could also be breaking up family fights. Family members could be fighting with one another over whatever reason. Not seeing eye to eye. Okay. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you. It's my first time going live on YouTube, so thank you guys for joining me, okay? I'm going to try and do this more. I've been posting on YouTube since last year, so my friends on Facebook finally got me where I needed to be, because YouTube is weird about like when you can go live and all that other stuff. And it took like 3 days after I had 50 subscribers to already go live. All right. Spirit, what do you have for the collectives? Give me some new energies, please. Thank you, LaShonda. And if I'm pronouncing y'all names wrong, please forgive me. I hate doing that to people, by the way. I like to pronounce people's names correctly. Judgment, upright. Okay. So I don't know if this is related to what I heard as far as like the commotion, but someone's probably at odds over something. They're being judged harshly. Judge and the jury. That's too many, Spirit. That's way too many. Judge and jury. Okay, so just know that you can't be the one to say what someone's punishment is. Okay, even though some people deserve it, right? We have to let the universe, God, do his thing. Okay, that's not up to us. That's not our role here. Queen of Coins reversed. So someone could also be fighting with a mother figure, or there could be something going on surrounding a maternal figure, grandmother, mother. So in that judgment card, there's angels. There are two people with angel wings. Okay, so someone could also have passed on. A maternal figure had passed on, and this is what's causing the confusion. Someone could also be neglecting someone in need. Okay. This could also be related to a neglectful mother. Someone feels like there's a mother that's neglecting her children, or a mother that is not as nurturing as she should be, if it's not neglect. Okay. Someone could also be very possessive over people around them. Okay. Wanting them to do things the way they want it done. We have the Tower upright. So there's definitely some kind of ending that's coming in. It's imminent. It has to end. Something has to end. But it's very tumultuous. Okay. So the energies in this card are Libra. We have Page of Wands reverse. We have Libra, Aries, Scorpio, Taurus, Aries again, Leo, and Sagittarius. Okay. So there's a lot of passion. Okay. A lot of deep feelings is what I'm going to say. Okay. So someone feels very passionate about this situation. Okay. Someone feels very, very sure of themselves as well. Okay. And I feel like this person is not looking for validation at all. Okay. They're not looking for validation. They know what they know when they know it. Okay. And this person is definitely in the energy of, hold on, the wind. This person is definitely, it's even shaking my tripod. This person is definitely in the energy of wanting justice, wanting things to be done, wanting a resolution to the situation. Okay. If this hasn't happened already, this could also be some news that's coming in as well. It may not be good news. It may be something that may make you upset, make you sad. Okay. I'm not saying it's tragic, but it could result in tragedy. Okay. Or someone's learning about someone else's tragedy. I got goosebumps. Okay. I feel like this is related to a smaller person, a vulnerable person. So like a child or an elder. But I keep going back to a child, and I actually see like a small girl, like a toddler. So it's hard to tell if it's a boy or a girl. Okay. But there's a very small child, about 2 to 3 years old. Okay. That this may be related to. It could be a girl, but it could also be a boy with it could be a boy, or it could be a girl with very short hair. No hair yet. That's how small the child is. So we have the Three of Pentacles. Team building. Okay. So someone may also have to work as a team. Someone may also have to pool together resources with another person. someone's probably doing more in their part than the other person. This could be a collective effort. Heavy on the neglect. Okay, someone is probably neglecting their duties if it's not neglect of an actual person. Okay, someone is not doing their fair share. And this could also be why someone's fighting. I feel like this is a family thing. Tell me more. There's a lot going on out here. There's a lot going on out here. There's too many, Spirit. That's too many. Someone could also be a little distracted too. Okay. I should have did this in the house. Someone could be very distracted because of things that's happening around them. Things are moving too quickly. So we have the Seven of Cups. Someone's not focused. Someone's not focused on the right things. Someone could also be neglecting their child for a partner, a man or a woman, and leaving the kids in the house. This could be someone not spending money on the children, spending money on partying, going out. This could be that neglectful person. So maybe someone has like a child with someone, and the person that is the sole custodian of the child is the neglectful parent because they don't agree with the way that they're parenting the child. Okay. I heard child support. I heard child support. So someone may be doing something with child support. You say you think you know who this could be. Yeah, it's a lot of different energies, honestly. I do feel like this is neglect of a child, okay? I was kind of going between neglect of an elder or neglect of a child. Oh, wait, hold on. It's going too fast. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Camille. But this is definitely someone that is not doing their adult duty, is what I'm going to say, okay? Or they are doing it. Hi, Patricia. Thank you so much. They could also be doing this just for the money. So if this is like a foster situation, or they're trying to keep a kid out of foster care, and this person is fighting them, I wonder what this person's issue is. I feel like this individual could have like substance abuse issue, mental health issues, and that's what's kind of like making them like this, or they've always been like this and they never addressed their personal problems. And that's where we like fall short as adults, right? So we definitely kind of like carry on from the adults that raise us, their things, their anxieties, their depressions, right? Their little, like if they smoke, we see them smoking, we smoke, like all those things, right? So I feel like someone did not break any generational curses, okay? It's that money. Yeah, doing it for the money. I do. I feel like someone's probably literally just like taking benefits, or using their benefits improperly. Okay, so like you get food stamps, you're not buying food for the kids in the house, you're selling them and you're going out and you're partying, right? So now the kids are hungry, or you get the cash benefits and you are spending it on yourself. You know what I'm saying? So I do feel like this is someone that is very neglectful. All right, we're going to wrap this one up and pull another spread. Thank you, Spirit. Someone could also be struggling to take care of a child that has like disabilities as well. Okay, so a child may need extra care. Okay, extra resources is probably needed for this individual, and the person that is their sole caregiver probably don't have the means or the capabilities to provide. Okay, and not saying that they don't want to. For some people, it's not saying that they don't want to, they just don't have it in them. They don't know how. Tell me more. They weren't ever taught. Okay, so remember, I was born in the 80s. Okay, so I grew up in the era of the crack epidemic in this country. Okay, and that's it, bingo. Okay, I grew up in the era of the crack epidemic, so I had to grow up with children who were crack babies, born addicted to crack, or their parents, if they weren't born addicted to crack, their parents used it, okay? So now you look at generations later, right? Because I'm 40 years old. You have the crack babies that had babies, okay? So my generation have adult children now. Hi, Christina, how are you? Have adult children right now who are also having children. So we're like 2 generations in from the crack epidemic, okay? So this could also be like a lot of generational curses that were not broken, okay? And it's just a unfortunate repetitive cycle of history that keeps bringing down our community, okay? And when I say our community, the poor people, Black and brown people, okay? Because we're all in the same. All right. How are you, Christina? You said whoever she is, be careful. They're cracking down. Yeah, they're not playing. They're not playing. Okay. I don't think I could get anything else from this one. Thank you, Spirit. Let's pull some oracles and then I'm going to do another spread. Very interesting. All right. So, Christina, I am triple, and Ramona, I'm triple streaming. So I'm on TikTok. I got YouTube going over here. You're welcome. And I have, you're welcome, Lynn. And I have Facebook. So you guys are on. I'm doing good. I'm so happy. You know what, Ramona? Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Thank you for reminding me. Ramona reminded me of my bell. Okay. Thank you. Because yeah, that was a little dark. Thank you for subscribing, Lynn. My channel is very new. Okay. So I am in school, so I try to be, there we go. I try to be mindful of, you know, trying to still post when I can. But yes, Christina, I'm doing very good. I got A's on both my classes. My old brain is still working, so I'm very proud of myself on top of working full time. All right. Spirit, what do you have for this chaos here? This person that may be neglectful, this person that may be using resources improperly. Rejection. And it's in the reverse. Okay. So a couple of things with that card. Someone may feel rejected from society. Someone may feel rejected from life. They may feel just overall rejection within themselves. Or someone's doing something out of spite, neglecting the kids because they were rejected by the partner. Okay. And you know, a lot of times, and women are bad with this, and I'm just going to say it, when the relationship dissolves, it's kind of like, okay, well, I'm not taking care of the kids anymore. No, you still have to take care of those kids. They did not ask to be here. Don't be like that. So someone's dealing with a bad baby mama, bad baby daddy. Tell me more. Heavy on the baby mama though. Anxiety. It's in the reverse. It's hard to see. This person is has mental health issues. Okay. This person has very poor coping skills. This person does not know how to balance themselves enough to even be raising humans. Okay. This person has to deal with their own trauma. They have some personal trauma. Okay. That happened. Tell me more. So I'm only doing this because in love in reverse. Yeah. They're rejected. This person wasn't loved by their family. They didn't feel loved by their family. They don't know what real love is, so they don't know how to give this love. And I'm only doing this right now because I don't have to go back to school until next week. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna try and give you guys another live before I start my classes. Maybe next weekend I'll do it. Okay. All right. So let's clear this spread and do another one. I should use my other deck. I have another deck too. Let me see something. Thank you, Spirit, for these downloads. Shout out to Ramona for replacing my bell. Man, because that had me going crazy when my bell broke. All right. So yes, I will try to do a mediumship. I will try to do a mediumship live. I can't even guarantee when I could do it, but I will try to do a mediumship live within the next couple of weeks. Okay. It will be on the weekend because that's the only time I have to myself. Maybe I'll do it next Friday or this Friday. Maybe I'll do it Friday. So I'm not going to work on Friday. They don't know it yet, but I'm not going. Not going. I'm going to do something else. All right. Spirit, what else do you have for the collectives? Someone may also be having like stomach issues, like pains in their stomach, or like digestion issues, like having to cleanse their gut. Someone may have to do like a cleansing, or they are doing a cleansing. Someone's trying to get a lot of toxins out of their body. Someone could also be trying to get ready for a drug test. Someone may smoke a little bit of marijuana and they are fearful of a test. Tell me more, Spirit. Oh, now the dog's barking. It's like maybe I'm making too much noise outside. I don't know what's happening. Said, don't feel guilty. I took Tuesday off. The body needs rest. And money is not everything. Money is not everything. Thank you, Ramona, for that. Money is great, but money is not everything. For sure. For sure. It's not everything. Because when we take that final long nap, right, in the ground or in the incinerator, wherever you end up, right, you can't take that money with you. You know what I'm saying? So, Spirit don't want to give me none? Okay, I'm going to have to pull them. Fontes, you have a crush on me? Uh-oh. I don't know how I feel about that. People be having crush on me, but then when they get to know me, they don't really like me too much. I'm a different type of person. Okay, I have to pull them. Hold on, y'all. So, whoever's energy I'm pulling, they're holding something to themselves. Okay? It's something that they are keeping to themselves because they don't want people to know something. So whatever this next card is probably a secret. We're going to see what that secret is. I mind my business, but I also need to know. So we have mouse, stress, nerves, depletion, theft, disease, or flaw. So someone may have some sort of illness or disease. Okay. Someone may be keeping it to themselves. Okay. Someone may be stressed. Remember how I just said the digestion, the body. Okay. Someone may have some kind of issue like a Crohn's disease or something like that is causing them to be stressed, or when they get stressed, their body attacks them. So be careful. And mouse is quiet, right? So someone's holding this to themselves. The number 23 may also be significant. Reduced down, 2 + 3 is 5. There's also a 7 in this card as well. If we look at months, February, March, May, July. So something could have happened in those months as well. All right. That caused for someone to kind of take a step back. Focus on your health. Focus on your nerves. Okay. Try to minimize the stress that you may have. Okay. Tell me more, Spirit. See if he gives me one. Because I had to pull that out. Tell me more. Come on. Please and thank you. All right. So we have mountain and we have cross. Okay, so mountain, block, obstacle, delay, enemy, challenge, stubbornness. And the numbers on here are 2, 1, 21, and then the number 8. 2 + 1 is 3, reduced down, 8. So if we're looking at months, January, February, March, and then August. We're still in August. So mountains are hurdles, right? Mountains are obstacles. Mountains are also blockages for some people, okay? So it says it right here. It also says enemy, but then we have cross. So the number on the cross is 36. 3 plus 6 is 9. Okay, reduced down. And then we have the number 6 again. So March, June, or September. And it says duty, burden, big problem, grief, religious, and fate. These two together. Okay, so someone may be dealing with something terminal, okay, or helping someone who may have a terminal illness, all right, or dealing with an obstacle that is causing them so much stress that they feel like they are going to DIE. I don't want to get blocked on anything, okay? You're not going to DIE. You just got to calm your shit, all right? That also, the religious thing, someone's also praying very heavily, okay? Someone is trying to formulate a solution to this problem that they're having. Okay, let's pull some more oracles. Thank you, Spirit. That big problem with that blockage too. So someone may also have to reveal some information to someone that's very hard to reveal. Okay, and they're having a hard time doing so. Okay, someone may have a problem with communication. Again, we hear sirens, right? So it's urgent. It's an urgent matter. Someone has to disclose something to someone, okay? Someone's holding a secret. Tell me more. Oh, shoot. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so we have anger. And then we have disruption. Okay, very disruptive energy. So whatever this is, right? Someone could also be discovering something, right, that someone did to them and is causing them to be angry. Someone could have also given someone like some kind of STI, STD or something, and it's pissing them the fuck off. Excuse my language. Someone could also be angry at the obstacles and roadblocks that they are facing right now, and they're just trying to kind of draw themselves back, okay, to figure out how they are going to get through this. Someone is also coming to terms, having a hard time coming to terms with life, okay? Thank you, Spirit. Let's pull a different energy. Y'all, I took a walk today, and when I tell you, right, I'm so out of shape, right? My hip and my back was on fire. I felt like I pulled a muscle. I was so scared that I pulled the muscle. I had to do a stretch earlier, right? And it was like nice out. And I said, okay, when I get back, I'm going to get online and I'm going to go outside because it was nice. And now it looks like it's going to rain and I hear a whole bunch of sirens. So I may have to stop this in a minute. Well, worst case scenario, I'll definitely come back Friday. I'll try to do this again tomorrow if I have time because I'm off tomorrow from work. So I have a short work week this week. I only work 3 days this week. And then I start school on Monday. So I'm going to try to do the best I can to get you guys some readings, okay? But I definitely do want to do that mediumship for you guys. And I want to do it on YouTube as well so y'all can see what that's like. Okay, so someone is very, very anxious. Very anxious, okay? Someone has a lot of worry, all right? Ooh, what's that? Snake. The number on this card is 7, okay? And then there's a queen. Deception, cheating, intelligence, desire, seduction, and untrustworthiness. So someone could be worried about a snake. Someone could be dealing with a snake, and that's why someone's anxious. You said it's supposed to rain late today until in the morning. In the 40s? Okay. Y'all, I live where it's cold at, okay? It could be like 90 degrees one day, and then the next day it's like 40 degrees. That's why people are acting crazy, because they're bipolar like the weather. Spirit, what else you got for that snake? Who's the snake? So there's a snake somewhere, okay? Someone is also shedding their layers, all right? Someone is using an energy of manipulation to deceive. Tell me more. Uh-oh, my battery's dying, y'all. Hold on. This deck don't want to give me anything. Y'all see that, right? All right. I'm gonna have to pull them. Tell me more, Spirit, please. We got cross again. Duty, burden, big problem, grief, religious fate. Same energies, repetitive energies coming in. This could also be deception in the church. Someone in the church is deceiving the parishioners or their followers. This could be a false prophet as well. Okay. That is stealing. We have bear, power, boss, courage, leadership, finances, and protection. So someone could. Hi, Phillips. How are you? Hold on, y'all. Someone could have had some issues with someone ego tripping, some sort of leader. And that card on the bear is 15. 1 plus 5 is 6, reduced down. And then there's a number 10. So 10 reduced down is 1. So either January or May, something could have happened, okay? Or someone could be trying to recover from those months as well. 2 animals and a cross. Okay, so someone is very protective over someone. Someone could also see someone as being a snake, and one person is a little naive and not seeing what they're supposed to see with this energy. I don't know, y'all. Hold on. Let's see. Spirit, what else you have for the collectives? What's up with this snake, cross, and bear? Someone crossed someone. That cross came out twice. Okay, tell me more. Someone cheated the system. Someone's cheating the system. Cheating death. Strength, and it's in the reverse. Someone's holding on. It's definitely a power struggle. Someone may also be fearful of their little secret being revealed. And then we have balance. So someone's very thrown off. Their energy is thrown off. Their energy is imbalanced. They're not right. They're seeking that balance. They're seeking that validation as well. Okay. So someone could have also did something to someone's gravestone or their headstone. Or someone's going to the grave of a loved one, asking for this strength. This could be like a mother figure, father figure, because we have Mama Bear, Papa Bear right here. Okay, so someone is definitely asking for some help. Will my ex Edwin and I get back together? Okay, let me see. All right. Let's see, Phillips. That was Philip, right? Hold on. Phillips Verna. Is that Phillips Verna? I just lost it. Yeah, I see it. Okay. If y'all want to ask questions, you can ask it in the chat. Hopefully I could catch it, and I'll see if I could pull some cards for you guys, okay? So again, like I said, I only do mediumships on lives. I don't do personal mediumships, so I'll try and do a live next week with that. It takes a lot of energy to do that. When I do those mediumships, I'm down for a couple of days. I'm not going to lie, okay? Hey, baby girl. Hey. You're going to see your sister on Tuesday, Ramona? Okay, God bless. May she rest in peace. Bring her something pink. Will my brother return money he owes? Okay, Len. So I will answer Len's question after Phillips, okay? And then baby girl has a question. Hillary, does Jayliana think of me? What does Jayliana think of you? Okay, so I have 3 questions. All right, let's go to Phillips Verna first. Will Phillips Verna and Edwin, you said? Will my ex Edwin and I get back together? Let's see. Okay. Let me say the prayer again because more people are coming in. Archangel Michael, Archangel Ariel, Archangel Gabriel, Holy Spirit, Universe, Spirit Guides, Ancestors. Please protect me while I read for the collectives. Please extend your protection to the collectives, their loved ones, my loved ones, anyone watching. Reject any negative energies or entities sent to interfere with this reading. Return to sender 10,000 fold. Allow for me to have clarity while deciphering these cards. Thank you, Holy Spirit. That's her favorite color. Yeah, bring her something pink. Hi, Sky Imagination. How are you? All right. So, will Phillips Verna and Edwin get back together? Now all this wind want to come out. Y'all just pray that my cards don't fly out in the street because I'm going to have an issue if I do. Because if they run over my cards, I'm probably going to cry on live. 4 cups in the reverse. Okay. So this ended with a lot of emotional, I'm looking here. Okay. So this ended, Phillips, this ended with a lot of emotional energies tied to it. Okay. I also feel like someone wants to reconcile. This could be your energy. And also too, Edwin may want to reconcile as well, but I feel like there was a lot of damage done in the partnership. So Knight of Wands, swept off your feet. So Cancer and Sagittarius energy. Someone was probably flirting with someone, okay? And that flirting could have resulted in the separation, or Edwin, someone's sending, you or Edwin are sending each other flirty messages or thinking about it, drafting it and erasing it. I see someone on their phone getting ready to text someone and then erasing it. Hi, Leaha. Did I say it right? Leaha? Leah? Will they get back together? I feel like, honestly, this separation was a lot of emotional stuff, but I do feel like there's something that may happen. 4 Swords reverse. Okay. 4 and 4. Did something happen in April? I feel like someone just stopped talking to someone, okay? Like just stopped, literally altogether. Someone could have met someone else too. So I feel like, honestly, if this was your situation, 10 of Cups reverse. Okay. I don't feel like you guys are going to get back together. And if you do, not anytime soon, okay? Because there's a lot of things, unwritten things, unsaid things that have to be cleared up, okay? There's a lot of unresolved shit that you got to go through, okay? And honestly, I feel like, I don't know if Edwin's with someone or you're with someone. I think Edwin's the one that is with someone right now, okay? And they may have to deal with that situation first, okay? They may have to deal with that situation first. So as of right now, I'm going to say no. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Lynn, are you still there? Hold on, y'all. Okay, so I'm going to do Lynn. You're welcome. I'm gonna do Lynn, and then I had Baby Girl ask the question. Okay, so Baby Girl, I'm going to do you after Lynn, okay? Lynn's still there. Okay. Lynn wants to know if her brother's going to return the money that is owed to her. Was it $400, $500? And then Boxerman wants to know, Dana, does Jamie want to get back together? $40K. That's the 40? Oh my God. Woo, child. Okay, hold on, y'all. That's a lot of money. Jesus. Okay, that's a lot of money. I saw 400. I didn't think it was 40K. Okay. Hold on, let me get my prosperity spray for that one. That's a lot of money. No, ma'am. That's a lot of money. Hold on, y'all, because that was too much for me. Hi, user. All these numbers. I'm sorry, I'm not going to say all those numbers. Hi, user. Okay, hold on. All right, so if I miss your question, right, I'm going to try to come back to you, okay? He says yes on a text and hasn't yet. Okay. All right. So just intuitively, this is what I think is going to happen, okay, before I even pull any cards. I feel like, because that's a lot of money, I feel like he's going to give you some of it. He's not going to give you all of it at once, okay? He may give you a little bit at a time, and not like a little bit, like a substantial amount at a time. So maybe like 5,000, 1,000. Like he's going to kind of like breadcrumb it. Hold on, y'all. No. Hold on, it's trying to end it. So he may try to breadcrumb you with the money. Okay. That's a lot. That's a lot of money. Okay. And I feel like, honestly, this is a part of a probate. Okay. That's a lot of money. So you already took him to small claims? Ten of Swords fell on the floor in the reverse. Okay. So your relationship will be repaired, okay? As far as moving on with this situation, I feel like he's going to pay you the money, but it's not going to be all at once, to be honest with you. It would be civil if I have to. Okay, hopefully you don't have to. I feel like, honestly, something's going to happen where you will get the money. Okay, like I said before, I don't feel like you're going to get it all at once. 5 of coins. Put you in a bad situation. Did it have something to do with a house? Gemini and Taurus energy have something to do with a house, right? You said yes. Okay. Yes. And honestly, I feel like there's been other things that led up to you guys having an issue. Like there's been other things throughout your lives together that kind of made you not really trust him. You gave him a down payment. Okay. Okay. Yes. Okay. So right now, I feel like he's having some kind of financial struggle, right? I don't feel like he wants you to abandon the connection that you have with him, okay? He feels really bad for like kind of holding on to the money. It needs to be returned. Mistakes were made. Okay. He wants to make it right. I do feel like that. He definitely wants to make it right. He knows that this was a big thing for you because you had to kind of like take from other places. You had to go without in order to help him. Knight of Swords. It was very quick too. I feel like he didn't give you a lot of time to think about it. He didn't give you a lot of time to really kind of figure things out for yourself. And you kind of had to like make things work on your end to help him. And it puts you in a position with other people as well. It's a lot of money. So I do feel like he's going to give you the money, but he's not going to give it to you all at once. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's what I feel. Okay, I could be wrong. He's not going to give it to you all at once. He can't. He says he has it, but he doesn't. He doesn't. Okay, but I do feel like he is going to give you pieces of it, installments is what I'm going to say. You probably won't have to take him to court for this. Okay, because he doesn't want your relationship to be severed. But I feel like throughout the course of you guys growing up, he did little things that were kind of like weird and you always bailed him out. But this time, that's the final. You're welcome. Okay, hold on. Let me backtrack, y'all. Baby girl, you still there? Hi, Be Well. You still there? Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Does Jayliana wants me? Let's see. Let me see if I could turn this sideways. You still there? Okay. Constantly bailed him out. Yeah, I sense that. That's a lot. But, you know, you can't take advantage of your family members, especially the ones that's willing to help. So I got to change this up because my battery's dying, y'all. Hold on. I got like this weird hookup out here. Okay. Excuse me. All right. Now I got to read it sideways. And he says, does Jayliana want you? Baby girl. Let's see. You're welcome. Thank you for tapping in. I appreciate it. And on Facebook, the comments may be delayed, y'all. So I'm going to still keep trying to check. Someone else was asking something. I had a couple of people asking something on TikTok. Tell me more, Spirit. Does Jayliana and baby girl, who's Hillary? Are you Hillary? Scorpio with the death card. Quick changes. It's someone that you kind of mess with. You're Hillary. Okay. And then 7 of Cups. I feel like this person that you're referring to have multiple, yeah, I hope you get your money back too, because that's a lot of money. I'm sorry, I'm still on that, y'all. Too much money. Hillary, this person I feel like have a lot of options, okay? There's a lot of confusion around this individual. I'm sorry, I'm like reading sideways. There's a lot of confusion around this individual and this situation. Okay, I feel like this person is easily distracted. There is some kind of attraction, okay, but this person has a very short attention span. Okay, so they're easily distracted by shiny objects, literally. Like this person can be one way one day, very affectionate, very flirty, and then the next day they're kind of very aloof and cut off, okay, and not very forthcoming. Okay, I'm not saying that this person is not trustworthy, but this person has a tendency, they're very flighty. Okay, so this person has attraction to you, but they're also attracted to other people. The Hangman and the Star in reverse, Aquarius. Yeah, this person gets very bored easily. Okay, so I feel like this person has an issue with committing to anyone. Honestly, this person's very young-minded. So to answer your question, I don't think you guys are going to be in a relationship. You guys may have like some kind of relations, but I don't think it's long-term. Okay, you may want it to be long-term, but this person is not a long-term partner. Okay, this person is very, very conflicted. Okay, they go where the wind blows. Okay, they could also very well be, I don't know if they're air sign, Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius, because the star card did come out. Okay. Okay. So to answer your question, this person has attraction for you, but I don't think that this person is for you. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I can't read sideways. Sagittarius. Okay. So sometimes we also have, so you have to also check sun, moon, and rising signs because, what am I? I keep forgetting. So I'm a Gemini, then I have Scorpio, and then I have Aquarius. So I'm 2 air signs and a water sign. You're a Scorpio. So that death card was probably you. Your energy. All right, hold on. Someone asked something. I don't know if they're still here. I'm going back. Going back. Boxamon, are you still here? Be Well, are you still here? Boxamon, okay. Do me a favor, Boxamon, and Be Well still here. Okay, so I'm gonna do wait, hold on. I think Be Well was first. Be Well, Brandy and Malcolm. You're Brandy. Okay, will Malcolm and I reconnect? Boxamon, retype your question, please. I'm sorry. Will Malcolm and Brandy reconnect? Let's see. Ooh. I'm sorry, y'all. I have to look up my nose right now. Okay. I got it, Dana. Thank you. Woo. I'm sorry. It's so windy out here. Y'all see all this stuff flying, right? My tripod is rocking over here. Okay. I may have to go in the house. Malcolm and Brandy. Spirit, will Malcolm and Brandy get back together? Okay. Waxing moon, making progress, 1 to 2 weeks, shifting consciousness, gaining strength, final steps, and increase. Okay, so there may be something going on in the next couple of weeks with you guys. Have you guys broken up recently? Is this like a new breakup within the last month or so? Tell me more, Spirit. 2 of coins. Capricorn. Someone's balancing money. Queen of Swords. Okay. It's Aquarius energy. Huh. All right. I feel like in this partnership, someone's thinking very quickly, right? I think you are the Queen of Swords energy, this quick thinker, okay? Now, I feel like Malcolm may be focused on his money right now, focused on working, focused on trying to save up for something. I feel like this is something that, honestly, I don't want to say no, you're not going to get back together. But I feel like there's something that needs to be done on his end first. Hold on, Narissa. I feel like this may have to have something may have to be done on his end first. And it has something to do with money. Someone could have been also upset about time not given. Leo with the strength. Someone didn't give enough time. Or someone wanted more time that another person didn't have, okay? And there was an energy of being very harsh with words at times, not very understanding. I don't know whose energy this is, but someone is trying to comfort themselves as well. Huh. I feel like, honestly, I feel like you guys may get back together, but he has to do something first. Tell me more. Oh, that's way too many cards. That's too many. I feel like he has to do something first. Ten of Swords, the final chapter. It's the final chapter. Honestly, if he is ready to reconcile, right, you may not want to. You may not want to at the time that he wants to reconcile. And I don't know if it's because you will meet someone else or vice versa. But I feel like, honestly, I feel like he wants to reconcile with you, but he has to do something first. The two of coins. Something is important. Money. Did you guys break up in like May or June? Let's see if I can set this up without knocking everything over. This is shaking. You said yes. Okay. So honestly, I feel like when that time comes, right, it's going to be a little hard. Because when you guys separate, when you have separated, right, you kind of get used to being by yourself. Excuse me, guys. My nose is running. Okay. And this could also be because there may be someone else that comes into your energy. All right. And you will probably lose interest in that situation. But I do feel like he will come back. He will come back. Whether you accept him back or not, that's going to be up to you. Okay. All right. Hold on, Narissa. 3 months ago, you broke up. Okay. I just saw that. Boxerman. Dana, does Jamie want to get back together? And y'all want to hear something funny, right? When I do these cards, like, okay, so one thing I have to say is there's spiritual respect, right? We have to have spiritual respect. I'm going to put these here for now. We have to have spiritual respect. And I don't try to like pry too deeply into people that I feel like may not want information revealed. But I do get pulls on people from my past sometimes, okay? So a lot of times I feel like when you're thinking about someone constantly like that, it's also because they're thinking about you, okay? Not saying that people can't be obsessed, right? People can be obsessed. There's a such thing. But when a person randomly cross your mind, right, just out the blue, it's because that person is also tapping into you. Uh-oh, hold on. Can y'all hear me, Facebook? Okay, you said the audio cut out. I saw that flashing. Oh. All right. He was having money issues. Okay. Bella Nova, hold on, because there was Narissa before you and Boxerman. Dana, does Jamie want us to get back together? Yeah, he has to work through his money. It's still doing it. Hold on. Lord have mercy. I bet you it's just dying. Hold on, y'all. I'm so sorry. This is why I shouldn't be doing all this. My devices are dying, so I'm going to have to stop soon. Because if I put y'all on Facebook, if I put y'all on my regular phone, all you're going to hear is wind. And I got an earpiece in for TikTok. I got a lot going on over here. All right. Can y'all hear me on Facebook? Oh my gosh, I keep coming back. Jamie for Dana. Thank you for typing that. All right. Spirit, does Jamie want to get back together with Dana? There's a blockage. Someone's blocked. Did Jamie block you? Nine of coins. No? Okay. So there's some sort of blockage between you two. All right. Someone may feel also like they don't, you said you blocked him. Okay. Okay. I felt that. All right. Thank you for clarifying that. Can y'all hear me, Facebook? Someone may feel like, I don't know if this is you or him, but someone may feel like someone's ego tripping. High ego. 10 of Wands. He didn't have his priorities straight at all. You had to like set boundaries way too much. Okay. And it really pissed you off. You can hear me? Okay, Ramona, thank you. I'm not laughing at your situation. Yes, okay. But you wasn't playing with him, like, and honestly, he feels like you're being mean. Like he's being very upset and wallowing in self-pity. Tell me more. Wallowing in self-pity. Way too many. 8 of Cups in reverse. It took a lot. So this is a big stack. I'm not going to read it. But the 8 of Cups in the reverse, I'm just taking that first card. It took a lot for you to walk away from this person. He did way too much. Way too much. Okay. And honestly, I feel like you had to like do a lot of soul searching and searching within yourself in order to make this decision, because you kind of went back and forth on whether you was going to leave this person. Okay. He hasn't changed. He blames you still. Okay. And he's very dishonest. So he wants to be back with you, but I feel like if he gets back with you, he's going to do something out of spite. I really do. Don't bother with him. 5 of Cups in the reverse. Forgiveness. Forgiveness is very fleeting sometimes, right? I love to forgive people. 2 of Cups in reverse. Unhealthy attachment. Yeah. Okay. He wants forgiveness, but he's still the same version of himself. So we can't really forgive people, right? And then they do the same thing, right? So we can't really... An apology is not just words. It's also changed behavior. He doesn't understand this. He wants forgiveness. He wants to be unblocked. He wants your energy, but he's still the same person. He's very clingy, okay? He's very codependent on you, and he's very immature, okay? I feel like you balanced him. You gave him purpose. You gave him meaning, and he knows this, but he's still the same person. So yes, to answer your question, he does want you back, but he's still the same. Okay. You hear the sirens? He may be a little off sometimes, where he kind of thinks off to the deep end. He's very extreme with his thoughts. Okay. You're welcome. He's not very rational. All right. You're welcome. All right. Yeah, he's not the same. Okay. I'm glad it resonated. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm doing a lot. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Y'all still rocking in there? Okay. I'm about to... I don't even know how much battery life I got. Hold on. 75. 46. Okay. So I'm going to stop soon. Hi, Auntie. How are ya? You're welcome, Boxamon. All right. Let me see. Hold on. I think Narissa, are you still there? Narissa and someone else was in here. Bellanova. Hello, Morgan. How are you? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm doing like the older people with y'all all in my nose. I'm trying to read. Is Narissa still here? I got to figure out a way to do this better. Let me see. Narissa, you here? Okay, you here. Good, because I was about to sing. You don't want me to sing, girl. Okay. Will Jacob and I get back together and reconnect? Narissa and Jacob. Narissa and Jacob. Yeah, y'all don't want me to sing. It don't sound good, but I could do it. All right. I'm so scared it's going to open up on me. Narissa and Jacob. Narissa and Jacob. You broke up with Jacob. Hold on, Morgan. I'm going to get to you. Did you break up with Morgan? Bellanova, write your question in the comments. And I'll do you after Narissa, and then I'll do Morgan. All right. Jacob and Narissa. Spirit, what do you have to answer her question? No breakup for you? Oh, no, I didn't break up with Jacob. Okay. No breakup. Wait, hold on. Oh, wait a minute, y'all. Your question, you want to know if y'all are back together. Wait, hold on. Hold on, y'all. I'm reading stuff crazy. I can't read sideways. Get back together and reconnect. Oh, so this is like a friend. This is someone that you're fond of. Is this like a friend with benefits or something like that? Five of Swords and the Seven of Coins split like this. You're talking to date. Okay. Okay. Five of Swords and Seven of Coins. That's very weird. So the Five of Swords is typically like conflict, fights, arguments. Yes, of course. I live next to like 3 hospitals over near Brigham Circle. There's a lot going on out here. That's why I'm about to go in the house. So there's like, I don't know if your connection, you were brought together by a conflict, or there's conflict surrounding your connection with this person if you're not fighting with him, or you guys could kind of like have like this banter where it's like someone's having a power struggle. I feel like someone was fighting in this situation over this connection. Okay. And I feel like this has also been going on for a long time. Tell me more, Spirit. Lots of fights. Okay. That's why I'm getting at. Someone is a control freak. Emperor in reverse. Okay. Someone wants to have control over a situation. Someone could also have like issues with their own father. Okay. Or their father may be upset My throat. So someone's having a hard time communicating, okay? Yes, Sky Imagination, I got you. So I have 2 on here. After Morgan, I'll do you, Sky, okay? Thank you for still watching. I didn't know you were still over there. I'm gonna get y'all before I end this live. Okay, so someone is having communication issues, okay? Someone's throat chakra, someone cannot communicate without it turning into a fight, into an argument. Someone wants a lot of control over someone's situation, personal situation, finances. Tell me more. Ooh, he's a tricky one because the card literally just flipped in my hand, right? You can't see it because of the angle that I have you right now because I'm charging up. This person, he's a little too aggressive sometimes with the way he speaks. He's very commanding. He's very commanding. He's very authoritative. He still wants, okay, you're still there. Good. He still wants to have this control and he wants everyone to listen to him, not just like you. He wants his family to listen to him. He wants his friends to listen to him. He's very domineering. That's the word I'm going to use. Okay. So I feel like if you guys do continue a partnership or connection, he's going to want complete total control. Okay. He's a control freak. Just saying. All right. Just be careful with energies like that. Because whenever people who have control over people and then they lose control, they have a tendency to kind of spiral out of their own control. I feel like you guys, yeah, I feel like you guys are going to, whatever you're doing, it's going to come back, but I don't feel like it's going to be healthy, to be honest with you. And you may have some kind of regrets and wish that you hadn't. I'm not gonna lie. Way too rigid. Was he in the military? I feel like this is someone that has like, he like follows a strict diet. He follows a strict schedule. He follows like, he's very regimented. He's very like by the book, by this way. Is he like a police officer or like a military person? He may have like PTSD or something. No, he wasn't in the military. Okay. He's very, very strict. Does he grow up with like military parents or something? I feel like he got this trait from someone who was probably in the military or someone who was like an officer or something. Or this could just be the comparison to his personality. That's how he grew up. Yeah. So he grew up very structured, very rigid, not with no wiggle room to be independently creative. So I feel like that's why he's like this now. Okay. Just be careful. Okay. He's very hostile. Okay. All right. Hold on. Morgan, is one person before you. Bella Nova, you still there? Let's see. You're welcome. Morgan, you still there? Okay. And Sky Imagination, you still there? Check my Facebook piece. I'm sorry for triple streaming like this. I should just like kind of post a link. And if you guys want to tap in, I'll do one so I can focus more. I feel all over the place. I apologize. Okay. So Bella Nova would like to know if the lawyer will contact them before their birthday. Am I correct? Make sure I'm reading correctly. Okay. You know what, too? I have a lot of like elderly people in my neighborhood as well. And, you know, elderly people go to the hospital a lot. So that's why you said yes. Okay. That's why like there's a lot going on too. Most of the times it's the police, but these are like ambulances. All right. Okay. Let me clear my energy real quick, y'all. Oh, so I have my prosperity. So let me spray this. Was it a motor vehicle accident? Was there a kid in the car? If so? Two children were in the, okay, so it was a motor vehicle accident with children. Whoa. Two children. There's two, one was. Okay, so one child was in the car. Two separate accidents? Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Yeah, I see a kid in the back. One had a kid. So one was without the child in the car and the other one was with a kid in the car. I'm sorry, I'm trying to read sideways, y'all. Okay. Spirit, what do you have for Bellanova in regards to the lawyer contacting them before their birthday? With good news? We like good news over here. And Morgan, I'll do you after. Too many, Spirit. What's this? Too many. Oh, we got the 8 of Wands. Quick! I'm going to shuffle these again. The 8 of Wands just flipped out. Something's moving very fast. So I do think that you will get some kind of communication. Now, whether you will get, okay, you're still there. Whether you will get like an actual deposit or the check before your birthday, I can't say, but you will definitely hear about something. It could be something also going on with like the logistics of like work, the time that you had to stay out of work. I feel like they're still trying to work through that. I feel like, was it like an arm, like a shoulder arm, like a shoulder injury, back, shoulder, neck, back and shoulder? Someone's back and shoulder? You said yes? Okay. So, and this caused you to stay out of work for quite some time, I believe. All right. I don't know if it was like a month, 2 months, but it was an extended amount of time. So I feel like this is what they're kind of working through, trying to figure out how to compensate you for the loss of wages. I got to say it correctly. So this may be like the last part of it, what they're waiting for. Did you have to have a surgery? Or will you have to have a surgery? If you haven't, I feel like you still have pain and they're like watching it. I feel like you went to physical therapy for sure, but they're watching the progress and they may be proposing therapy. Surgery or something. I see like someone like not being able to use one side. You said, yes, I did. Okay. That's what they're trying to work out because you had to stay out of work because of that. Okay, so honestly, that one card gave me that confirmation that you will hear. And honestly, please check back and message me and tell me if you do hear back. Okay, beforehand, I'm curious to know. Should pull that. King of Coins. Okay, now I am going to say one thing, right? When you get your money, yeah, just that one card is crazy. When you get your money, watch out for people trying to take from you. Okay, could be either a Sagittarius or a Capricorn. All right, someone may be literally counting your money before you even get it in your hand. Don't tell anyone the exact amount that you get because you're gonna get a lot. And honestly, the one where you had, okay, that's a fire truck. So people are probably going to have to like, they're going to come to you with a sad story, a sob story. Okay. They're going to be like, I want you to put out my fires. That's a fire truck, okay? You're going to feel privy and obligated to help people, but definitely, like Morgan said, move in silence. Don't tell them. And if this is someone that you that knows you're going to get something, right? Lie to them. I don't condone lying, but lie. All right? Just saying. That's all I need to pull, honestly, for this, for your question. So you will hear from them. It will be good news. It's positive news, but they're still working out the logistics. So whether you get your money before your birthday, I can't answer that. I don't think you're going to get it before, but you will hear from the lawyer. Okay? Do I see numbers? Okay, let's see. So 8. We're still in, let's see. Honestly, so when you asked about numbers, I first heard 65. So it may be 65,000. 65,000 may be one of them, because there's 2 separate ones, like you said. So when you said numbers, I heard 60. Okay. It's trying to kick me off of YouTube, y'all. Ace of Wands. So I'm like smiling for you because this is going to help you out a lot. Heavy on that help. Like I've been had that. I know that's right, Morgan. You're welcome, honey. So I think 65, honestly, for one of them. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna do Morgan and then I'm gonna jump over to Sky. So Morgan, hold on, let me go back. We like good news over here. Please keep me posted. I want to know. Get your money. I won't tell nobody though, but I want you to get your money. You want some money? Okay. Morgan, is the tarot coming this weekend due to my health and diet? Okay, let's see. Yes, please keep me posted and good luck. Sending you abundance. So let me, before I do Morgan, let me just share a prosperity mantra with you guys. Ramona want to know, hi Shamia. Will I need shoulder surgery? Okay. Oh, I know Ramona, right? All right, Ramona, I'll do you after Sky, okay? Let me share this prosperity mantra. I can't even talk with you guys. Let me make sure I have enough battery life. 39. Okay, I'm getting low. I'm getting there. I'm going to get y'all. Okay. And Shamia has a question. Okay, so I will do you after Ramona. Okay, so I have Morgan, Sky, Ramona, and Shamia. Okay, so 4. All right. Let me share a prosperity mantra real quick. Whenever you feel like you're lacking, whenever you feel like things are tight, do not say, I don't have. Do not project lack, okay? Only project abundance, please, 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 okay? And the mantra is, I have more money than what I could spend. So if it's a tight week at work, no, it's not tight. I have more money than what I could spend. Okay, write it down on a sticky note, put it on your mirror so you say it every day. Even if you think it counts, okay? All right, they adore. If you're still here after I do Shamia on Facebook, I will come back. All right, so I'm doing Morgan. Morgan wants to know what's going on with the health in the tower. Okay. All right. Yes, I have more money than what I can spend. I want you guys to say that, okay? For real. It works. It works. I promise you it does. I have more money than what I can spend. Dang, I should have told Lynn that when she was talking about her money with her brother. Okay, so I'm feeling like there's like a lot of chest pains. I don't know if there's like cardiac issues, respiratory issues that you're having. Something with the lungs or the chest or both coincided. You said thank you for that mantra. You're welcome, Christina. I have more money than what I can spend, guys, okay? Please say it, breathe it, eat it, think it, okay? All of that. So I'm having like, it feels like a sharp pain in my chest right now. When I'm thinking about what you just asked, Morgan. So I don't know if this is something that you're dealing with, something with the cardiac system. Hypertension. I feel like a lot of heaviness in my chest. This could also be worry as well. Okay, tell me more for Morgan. What's going on with Morgan's health over the weekend? Five of Wands, Knight of Swords. Yeah, I felt like all of a sudden, I just felt like, okay, so there's arguments and like someone's personality are clashing right now. Someone could also be saying some really hurtful things, okay, losing their temper, trying to figure out, I don't know if this is related to your health, but this is also like, this could be what you're worrying about. Like I have like a chest, like right in my heart. I feel it. It's tightness. Okay. Someone is out of control. Someone is doing something also out of spite for you as well. Tell me more. What's going on? Five of Cups reverse. Someone's heartbroken. Someone has a broken heart. Someone has a broken heart. I feel like there's a heartbroken energy. Yeah, there's breaking energies, but I have goosebumps right now. Someone also has like regret over the things that they said, or will have regret over saying hurtful things. Someone wants to take words back. Praying. Got the Hierophant, Taurus. So someone has like some kind of like spiritual lessons that they're learning. This is very different. Someone wants to right a wrong. Someone wants to make amends. Someone wants to apologize. I don't feel like this is like a hostile confrontation. I feel like this is more of a heartfelt confrontation. Okay. I feel very sad. Y'all know how I do. I'm trying not to cry on live. I don't want to cry on here. Because I be crying. Yeah, I feel sad. I feel like there's something that someone wants to apologize for. Also, I heard marriage is a virtue. Okay? So it's very different. Oh my goodness. Hold on, y'all. Just sip my sip. Y'all be killing me sometimes. This is like, it's not like sad, like boo-hoo sad, but it's like deep love. Deep love. It's weird. It's like a mix, right? I feel like there's something that someone wants to say so badly, but they can't find the right words to say it. Okay. But they want forgiveness. There's healing that's needed. Okay. And someone wants to be there. I feel like this is someone from your past. Someone wants to be there for you to support you. Okay. While you go through what you're going through. They're also going through something too. Theirs is more mental though. I feel like this is deep. That's too many, Spirit. Oh my goodness. I feel like I'm gonna cry. Y'all know on Facebook I be boo-hooing real bad. Like ugly girl cry, okay? Ace of Wands, Two of Swords, King of Coins. You're a provider. You're a provider. I totally understand what you're saying. You're the provider, a provider. There's definitely something that's like brewing under the surface, okay? But someone also feels kind of like there's a blockage of their sight. They can't see beyond a situation. Someone's also very nostalgic when they go into these episodes, is what I'm going to say. Someone has an episode where they kind of like go back. Deep thoughts come out to the surface, right? And it also makes you feel like what you just said, right? Feeling alone. Not lonely, but feeling alone. Like you're very misunderstood. And honestly, it's only because you have a strong sense of self-worth. So I'm sorry, it didn't really answer your question as far as the health, but I do feel like there's someone that is wishing you all the best. This person is a very beautiful person. Oh, my card's in the street. Hold on, y'all. I gotta run. Hold on. My card just flew. Hold on. Not me having to run and get the card, y'all. Okay. Oh, gosh. Sorry. Okay, this person loves you. Unconditional. Even if it doesn't feel like it. This person wants to make amends, and this person wants to help you, okay? But they don't know how, because you are the provider. You are that person that guides everyone. So it's like, you heard me running. Who helps the helper when the helper needs help, right? This person wants to step up and help you and get through these trying times that you're having, okay? Many blessings to you. Sending you peace, love, harmony, good health. Keep your faith. Keep your faith. That chest pain that I had though, that worry, try not to worry. Easier said than done. You're having a human experience. You're human, right? But try not to worry, okay? All right. Thank you, Spirit. Yes. Yes. Open to receive help with love. Absolutely. I love your energy. You are very lovable. You're a very likable person. Don't know you, but I can feel your energy. Shamia on Facebook said, sending you love. Sending you love, Morgan. Thank you, Shamia. Shamia is a sweetheart. Sending you big hugs. You have great energy. You've been through a lot of stuff. Yeah, it didn't break you though. Unbreakable. I'm going to sit y'all up now, okay? All right. So I have to go back to Facebook. I'm not Facebook, YouTube. This triple streaming is real crazy on my brain. I don't know why I do this to myself. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ashe. All right, and then I'll come back after I do Ramona and Shamia. Then I'll come back here because someone had a question after Morgan. Okay. All right. Sky Imagination, I hope you're still there. Thank you for your patience. Ooh, 33%. All my battery's going to be dead, y'all. You still there, Sky? Whew. My chest, it was like getting me right here. Y'all know I start crying. I be crying and everything. It's awful. You there, Sky? Okay, yes. All right. Okay, so if you want, you could type what you're thinking about. You could think about it. You don't have to tell me. And I could just pull some energies, okay? If you want to keep it to yourself, I'll just pull. All right. Well, I feel like off the rip, I feel like money is one concern for sure. Not really a concern, but a thought. Okay. And that's just like, honestly, we all need some money out here. Okay. Everyone's looking to try to come up, supplement an income, get in a better financial standing, because right now with our political climate, the middle class is being cut out. All right. So it's literally the have and the have nots right now. Okay. Okay. Anything I get from spirit. All right. Thank you for that. I'm going to say the prayer again because I've been on for a while, okay? Archangel Michael, Archangel Ariel, Archangel Gabriel, Holy Spirit, Universe, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, please protect me while I read for the collectives. Please extend your protection to the collectives, their loved ones, my loved ones, anyone watching. Reject any negative energies or entities sent to interfere. Return to sender 10,000 fold. Allow for me to have clarity while deciphering these cards. Thank you, Holy Spirit. I said that real fast. Okay. Not y'all hearing me run. Listen, y'all know I don't be running. I used to when I was a teenager, but Big Mama got problems now. Hip issues, back issues, and everything. All right. Spirit, what do you have for Sky Imagination? What messages do they need to hear? Ooh. King of Cups reverse, Three of Swords reverse. Huh. A lot of you had to let go something or someone that was draining your spirit. Heavy on that. Also, like, forgiving. You had to like heal your heart from something that took a toll on you. Cancer energy, possible Libran energy as well, or something could have happened during those times. June is Cancer. June, July, September, October. It took you a while to get over it. Okay, someone broke your heart. Something broke your heart. Could have also been could have been a father figure as well. I don't know if a father figure passed away, or they have like someone thought they were your father, tried to treat you like a child. Solar eclipse, big changes are coming. About 6 months, find your inner truth. Catalyst for change, transformation, cosmic trigger, and beginnings. Okay. What do you have for that solar eclipse? Three of Swords, King of Cups, Spirit. Nine of Swords reverse. Air sign action coming in, Gemini. Okay. So like there's some kind of like emotional baggage that someone needs to release. Okay. Someone's holding on to past trauma. This could also be childhood trauma as well. Okay. Someone has some unresolved issues that you said dad passed. Okay. Okay. All right. So someone was very hard, very stern, very hardcore, very like rigid. Um, do it this way, do it their way. I feel like whoever this male figure is, if this is your dad, he was very, very by the book. He had a lot of expectations for you. Um, do you have three siblings? I heard three. Three children, three grandchildren, three children, three. I don't know if three is significant to you. All these sirens are driving me crazy, y'all. It's hard for you to heal from this situation, okay? I feel like this is something that, hold on, y'all. I feel like this is something that you're working hard. That was dad. He was in the military. Maybe I was pulling your dad's energy too when I was feeling that military person for Narissa. Okay. So yes. Now, what I'm going to say, okay, because I can relate. My dad was in the military too. All right. They have some, not all, okay? Sometimes they don't know how to, you have a twin sister. Okay. Okay. Sometimes they don't know how to express their feelings, right? And love and like compassion and, you know, that nurturing side that we crave as children, that we yearn, even as adults, right? They have a hard time expressing that. All right. And I feel like this is what your dad, who he was, right? He loved you and your sibling, your sister, very deeply. I heard three. There's something with three. Does your sister have a baby, or do you have a baby? But I'm sorry, I'm like getting all over the place. But I feel like sometimes, right, when they are like that, um, it feels like, you know, they're always upset or they have their own things going on. Being in the military was hard too, because honestly, he had a lot of trauma that he was probably trying to work through. You know what I'm saying? And he had a hard time expressing his love. It was deep love though. Knight of Cups. There was heart. He had heart. Um, but this is hard for you. This grief is like everlasting, right? So I always say this. Grief never goes away. All right? It's always here with us. It's kind of like that box that we open from time to time, and those feelings come flushing in as if it's just now occurring. Okay. um you are being guided. I feel like you're the artistic one. You're very artistic. You attract people, you attract a lot of love. Okay, you're very loving and you have intuition as well. You're very psychic. You have two kids and sister has two kids. Not sure what three is about. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I heard the word three. I heard the number three. All right. So do you write or draw? He was so loving and I was very tough to let go. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Was it like a cancer or something with the pancreas or something in the abdominal area? Artistic and intuitive. Okay. Yes. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Write and draw. Okay. So what I want you to do, right, for yourself, for your healing, and your grief therapy, you too, Ramona. Okay. I want you to write down your thoughts whenever you're feeling like you can't really cope, okay? Or if you're having a hard day, write down your thoughts, right? And draw them out. Write them down one day right? To get the energy out. And then when you feel those feelings again, draw a picture based on what you wrote, whether it's good or not. Okay, Ramona? I don't want to hear you saying I can't draw. I want you to try it. Okay? So write down your thoughts on how you feel, even if it's just words, right? Do like one of those, his lungs, he got COVID. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Write down your thoughts, right? And I want you to draw out imagery on what you wrote, okay? And this is kind of like a visual diary, an artistic diary, and it'll help you as far as like with that time that you put, even if you don't finish it, you know, the drawing or whatever, go back to it and do that, okay? So I'm sensing someone is having some kind of issues with their stomach or pancreas, okay? I used to journal, but I haven't in a while. Hold on. A pop-up just popped up, y'all. A few weeks with everything going on. Okay. No, once you move, I want you to try. Okay, I want you to try. I don't want to hear you saying I can't draw. Try. You can do it. Thank you, Sky. Pay attention to your like abdominal area, okay? Pay attention to like what you eat, because it may be upsetting your stomach, or there may be something going on with your abdomen at some point, okay? Maybe it could be like a gluten thing too, because you know we all develop weird stuff when we get older. But pay attention to your midsection. If you start having like uncomfortable feelings in your midsection, pay attention to it. Also too, I don't know if you're trying to have more children. Maybe that was the 3 I heard. Just saying. Not wishing nothing that no one doesn't want. But that 3 was in there. And thank you so much. All right. Now we on Facebook. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for your energetic permission too, guys. So listen, when we do these readings, right? You do have stomach problems. And you're welcome. Okay. When we do these readings, I always ask for permission. You guys are giving me energetic permission. That's why I'm able to tap in a little better. Okay. Now, I don't do readings when people don't want to give me information, or if they want something blocked out. If it's too personal, if it's ever too personal, right, and I'm doing a personal reading, I will not say it on live. I don't embarrass people. I don't put people out there, and I don't know who it's for. Okay. I will message you if it's really urgent. Okay. So just know that I have respect and spiritual respect for everyone. Okay. And you're very welcome. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. I'm glad I was able to get to you before my battery died, because I'm going to have to stop soon. This is on 26. This is on 28. And this is on 62. This one's doing better because I charged this up to 100. But I'll do this again for y'all, okay? All right. Ramona, shoulder surgery, right? Ramona wants to know if she is going to have shoulder surgery. And there was one person on here that wanted something answered. I have more money than what I could spend. They adore. Are you still here? Okay, Ramona wants to know if she will have shoulder surgery. Spirit, will Ramona have... I can't even talk. Will Ramona have shoulder surgery? Shoulder surgery. Let's see. I'm gonna have to do this inside next time, guys, so I can have my plugs and everything. Because sometimes my lives be going way too long. I be going on here like 5-6 hours looking like a crazy person. Will Ramona have shoulder surgery? Oh, what's that? Virgo with the Hermit. Okay. I honestly feel like you may have to have surgery. Okay. I know you said shoulder, so it's the rotating cup, right? It's the rotating cup that's giving you problems, and it's probably something like with the cartilage in between the socket that depleted. And I feel like this could be work related too, from like repetitive motions of working certain jobs that were physical on your body. Is it your right one or your left one? Keep going to the left, but it's your left, right? Your left one? I feel like it's your left shoulder. Tell me correct me if I'm wrong. Your left one? Okay. Yes. So there's some kind of like cartilage inside that wore out. Okay. Kind of like the gristle. Y'all know how y'all like to eat chicken and like the gristle bone on the bone. I don't like that part. I can't eat it. But that's what it is. Okay. That part kind of wore down. Right. And it's like doing this. It's friction. Okay, so you will have to have surgery on that because it's not going. You can only take but so much cortisone or cortisone shots. Tell me more, Spirit. You're gonna have to take time too from work, but I'm sure you don't mind that. Them little heifers stop bothering you at work, because I was mad at them. Did she get fired yet? Ten of Coins reverse and Leo with the strength. That lady's gonna get fired. But she's doing it to herself, but she's gonna get fired. Or she's gonna quit before they fire her. That main one. She's nasty. I'm sorry, I don't want to talk about her, but she just came to my mind. I don't like her. All right. So you are saving, okay, right now. You're saving up a lot for many things. I know you're moving. You got your nephew. You are being guided, okay? Don't worry about money when you have to go for your surgery. Do not delay your surgery because of money, please, okay? You said maybe she'll learn her lesson. Yeah, I don't like that lady, Shamia. Bothering my friend like that. I don't wish bad on anyone, right? I don't. But when you bother my friends or my family members or even myself, honestly, I'm more protective over other people, my friends and my family, versus myself. Like, you could do whatever you want to do to me, whatever. That's fine. You're going to get yours. But when you start bothering my friends and my family members, I don't know why that really grinds my gears. I mean, that. They stopped. There's some still at it. Okay, good. It's all right. She listen, you let me know if she start acting up again. Please. Don't be hiding it from me either, because we gotta stop her. Don't put off surgery out of fear of losing or lacking money. Okay. When your doctor recommends for you to go for surgery, you're going to feel like it's inconvenient. Okay. So I'm just letting you know, please take care of your body first. Okay. Bump them people. Real talk. You'll have it. You'll be able to compensate. Your sister is giving you this Leo strength. Okay. She's providing that. She's providing everything that you need. Okay. Since she's crossed over. All right. Especially because you have her son. Okay. So you don't worry about money when this comes. Okay. And honestly, you're going to have this surgery by the end of the year. Okay. That's what I'm feeling. Okay. Yeah. We're very protective over you, Ramona. Don't do that. Don't do that, y'all. All right. Shamia, could you retype your question, please? I think the other person left TikTok. Other person left. They left. Who is this? Yeah, they left. Oh, no. Undo the invite. No. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't mean to invite you. Oh, no, no, no. I don't know what I'm doing on here, y'all. How do I undo it? Ooh, chow. I don't even know what I just did. If someone pops up on here, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to do that. Okay, so you want to know where you get this house. Okay. And congratulations to your daughter too. I love that foundation that she works for. That's so such an inspiring thing to do, honestly, with the youth. Especially struggling teens. Like anyone who helps struggling teens, like you're A1 in my book. Okay, because teenagers have it so hard. It's hard being a teenager, especially in this era with technology and everything else. I hope this person don't come on. I'm sorry if I sent you a request. I don't know who that is. I have so many blocks. I'm feeling a little confused. Okay. All right, y'all. Starting to get windy again. All right. Let's say the prayer again one more time, okay? And then I'm gonna stop after Shemia. I'm tired. I gotta charge up my phones. I will come back though. Maybe if I have I want to kind of jumpstart my schoolwork tomorrow because I don't start till next week, but I could see what's due, so I kind of want to start it. So I may come back tomorrow since I'm off. Okay. Archangel Michael, Archangel Ariel, Archangel Gabriel, you're welcome. Holy Spirit, Universe, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, please protect me while I read for the collectives. Please extend your protection to the collectives, their loved ones, my loved ones, anyone watching. Reject any negative energies or entities sent to interfere with this reading. Return to sender 10,000 fold. Allow for me to have clarity while deciphering these cards. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Y'all don't even understand what I be going through in my head. Hold on, give me a minute. Okay. All right. Shemia, will Shemia get this house? And what is the source of her confusion? Okay, so I just heard fall. I don't know if it's Fall River or Falmouth. Falmouth? Are you trying to get a house outside of Boston? Or move outside of Boston? Fall. Or maybe the fall actual season. Is your tooth hurting you too? Mad random. That tooth could also be a blockage too. Is your back tooth hurting you? Queen of Wands. Reverse. You say yes, outside of Boston? Hold on. West Roxbury. Okay. Okay. This fall, are you trying to move in the fall? Like in the next 3 months? I do caution you, try not to be temperamental. You say yes? Okay. Try not to be very temperamental and pessimistic. Your tooth is messed up back here. Yeah, I feel it right here. Because now all of a sudden I have pressure in my tooth. Okay. So that's probably what's causing you confusion. I'm not going to lie. That's what's causing you to be confused. Random, a tooth can cause confusion. Yes, it's in your head, right? You keep focusing on that as well because you're having a hard time sleeping. Okay, so you're not getting enough rest. Your brain is not resting, so you have to take care of that tooth that's bothering you. Okay, I had my wisdom tooth was cracked a few years ago. My goodness, when I say I was gonna pull it myself, I couldn't focus on nothing else. Okay, so that could also be a source of your confusion, that tooth. Okay, so take care of the tooth. Try not to be pessimistic. Think positively. I have more money than what I can spend. I may not get it. You will get it. Envision yourself in the house. Envision yourself fixing the house up. Envision yourself in the little yard mowing your lawn. Envision yourself gardening. You have to envision yourself there. Okay, project yourself there. Card fell on the floor. So all your cards want to fall on the floor. Okay. King of Wands. I'm sorry, King of Coins. So we got Leo and Capricorn. I want you to feel entitled to it. Okay, I want you to feel like this king of coins. Feel that entitlement, that self-worth. Okay. You're probably worried about if you have enough money saved up. You do. Spray your spray. Okay, spray your prosperity spray that I sent you. All right. Also, where you're at right now at home, spray your door with the protection spray. Okay. Definitely spray your sprays. All right. Yeah, you have to project yourself there. You're there. Even if you like ride by, right, and look at it. Yeah, do that. I'm just saying. Now, to answer your question, you have the Empress. This is Taurus energy. Now, there may be a delay, right? You may not be able to move this fall the way you want to move. It may take a little while. So we have Leo, which we just passed Leo season. We're in Virgo season right now. We have Capricorn, and then we have Taurus with the Empress. Okay, so it may be a little bit of a delay to getting there. Ooh, I can't even talk. A delay, but you will get there. Okay, but you have to have more self-confidence with getting to this place, and I want you to let me know how this goes. Okay, so the timing may not be what you want, and that could be causing you to feel discouraged too. Okay, so yeah, you're nurturing this like a baby, right? That's why that Empress came out, because this is something new. This could also be to help a baby too. Are you thinking about taking someone that may be pregnant, or someone may be becoming pregnant as well? This is something for your kids, not for you. You want this for your kids, okay? But you have to definitely nurture it like you would nurture a baby, with care, compassion, gentleness. See, we don't nurture our personal endeavors like a baby, right? We would never speak negativity into a child, right? So you have to take care of that like you would a baby, okay? So much paperwork, waiting in line, money. Yep, you're going to get it, okay? Don't worry about it, all right? I want you to just really like focus on the positive of it, okay? You got to stay prayed up. That's it, right? And if you don't get this, there's something better that's coming, and you won't have to wait long for it. Okay, so if you hear a no with this, there's something that's in the pipeline, because when one door closes, it's so another one can open for us. We can't have two different doors open at the same time. Okay, so you got to claim it, like Ramona said. You're nursing this outcome. Yes, so that's why that Empress came out. So nurse it with care, compassion. I have more money than what I could spend. This place is mine. I will live here. My new place, my new home. Say the address. Write the address down on a piece of paper and put it in your pillowcase and sleep on that shit. This is my new home. My new address is. And write it down. For real. Do it. And tell me how it works, okay? Okay, you're welcome, y'all. All right, I appreciate y'all. I gotta charge these devices up. Hold on. It's overheating and everything. I appreciate the energy y'all gave me today. Thank you so much, especially YouTube. Big shout out to YouTube, because this was my first time going live on YouTube, and y'all made it a positive experience. I appreciate y'all. TikTok, I haven't been on live on TikTok in a long time, but I always like rocking with you guys. Yes, you own this. And my trusted Facebook family, y'all know I love y'all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in the house, charge up my devices, okay? I'm going to get myself some food, get myself human again, take a shower, and I will be recording your weekly readings and on Facebook for subscribers. I've been trying to give you guys some stuff too, because I be feeling bad. I feel like I neglect my subscribers, and I shouldn't be doing that. So I'm going to record some readings because it's still early, but I'm going to go in the house and charge up my devices. Okay. So I will be uploading some tarot videos for the week. And also too, if you guys want me to do specific readings, you can just let me know. So I'm going to do the weeklies for the signs. I do want to start working on September too, because September is coming up. Thank you, Sky. Yeah, I got another subscriber, y'all. I be so happy. I be so happy building my little channel. Thank you so much. But yes, I will definitely get you guys some readings, okay? If you have any ideas on what kind of readings you want me to do, I think I'm also going to do like a what are they thinking reading, because I feel like we have like a lot of people that cross watchers reading, and then we could do like a what are they thinking reading. Maybe I could do it on live. You're welcome, baby. I love you. And I hope your shoulder feel better. Thank you so much. Yes, yes. I got my A's. My old brain is still braining in here. And I didn't have to smoke no marijuana or nothing to get it. Because when I was younger, oh, I could get all A's if I smoked a little something, something. I didn't have to do that. So I'm happy. But yes, thank you, Sky Imagination. I'm going to get you guys some readings going, okay? So I will tap in with y'all live either tomorrow or Friday. If not Friday, definitely on Saturday or Sunday. Maybe Saturday. I'll probably do it Saturday, okay? But I'll definitely post something, giving you guys a heads up when I go live again, okay? I appreciate y'all energy. Thank you, TikTok. As always, you guys rock out. I love y'all. Okay, bye. How do I end this? Okay, wait, gotta end that one. Yep, stop it. See? I'm over here acting like auntie.